Peace, family. Peace. As you can see from the title, I was kind of inspired by a video that I watched with Bob the Builder and some other guy at Speaker's Corner on So-Called Films. And what I saw was Abrahamic religion. Khalil Benjamin was good. I saw one of the symptoms, the very symptoms of Abrahamic religion played out on screen for me, right? And Rax was good, brother. Luke Barron. All right, let's just say hello to the family once you're coming in. Kaleum, Craig Ulla, Stephen Warren, Sound, Cold House Films. What's good? What's good? What's good? Gazvilla FC, Jennison Riley, Andeep S. Yeah, basically what I saw was what I like to call separation psychology. And I've noticed that Abraham religion it causes division. It's all kind of stuff. But I kind of want to show that, like I said in my live stream yesterday, normally when you are pointing a finger at somebody, there's normally three pointing back at you. So we're talking about the divisiveness of religion, Kaleum. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to read from this book. Got this book right here, Holy Bible. Imagine that. King James Version, red letter edition. Okay. So, oh, look at that. Look at that picture. Look at Jesus there. Good old Jesus chilling in the front. Oh, we're going to go and see just how divisive, okay, religion can be. Because I've been accused of being divisive. Now, we are going to go to Numbers, right? And I'm going to see if you guys think this is divisive. Okay, we're going to go to Numbers, first of all. We're reading our Bibles. We're doing Bible study today, family, right? Then go to Numbers 31. Here we go, Numbers 31. Let's get it. And we're going to read from Numbers 31. Here we go. And the Lord spoke to Moses. See, the Lord now speaking to Moses, you see. The Lord speaking to Moses, right? Saying, avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Avenge, okay? Afterwards, thou shalt be gathered unto thy people. Moses then spoke unto the people, saying, arm yourselves unto the war, and let them go against the Midianites and avenge the Lord of Midian. So already we have some divisive stuff going on here. Big Zone, what's good? So there's division between Moses. Now remember, God created everything and created everyone. However, there's still division. Why did God create division between all of these people? Because he loves everyone. Why would he create such division? Well, here we go. If we go to Numbers 31, okay. And let's read down. Let's go down. Let's go to Numbers 31:15. And Moses said unto them, so basically the wars happened, and Moses said unto them, have ye saved all the women alive? Huh? Have you saved all the women alive? Says Moses to his followers. Hang on a minute. Behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Balaam to commit trespass against the Lord and matter of Peor, and there was a plague amongst the congregation. 17. Now, therefore, this is Moses speaking, kill every male among the little ones. Hang on a minute. So kill all the little boys. Okay. Kill all the males amongst the little ones. Kill every woman that hath known a man by lying with him. So kill all the wives, all the girlfriends who have actually had sex with guys. But all the women children that have not known a man by lying with him. So all the little virgin children, keep alive for yourselves. What? Sorry? I'm sorry, God. What? You're telling Moses to go avenge these people for the Israelites, these Midianites. Then Moses tells his people after the war, have you kept all of the women alive? If you have, kill all the little boys, you know, kill all the women that have had husbands and girlfriends, all this kind of stuff. But keep the women children alive for yourselves. Now, hang on a minute. Let's ask ourselves this question. What exactly are you saying here, Moses? What exactly are you saying? Why do we need to keep the little women children alive for ourselves if we're going to kill the ones that are actually had husbands? Because we're keeping the virgins alive now. What are we keeping the little girl children alive for? What are we doing this? What are we doing? And so, like I said, religion is division. Now I can't read that verse objectively and not think about the division within that verse. And I'm going back to the video that I saw above the building, this guy, and this guy was basically saying everything is one, everything is connected, everything is one, there is no separation. And I hold the same philosophy, right? I hold the same philosophy of oneness. Okay, I don't do the whole separation. God is separate from his people, yada, yada, yada. That's not my philosophy. Okay, but we just read a Bible verse where God is commanding Moses to go and kill people, kill little boys. Like, what the hell have little boys done? Kill women who have known men, like kill the wives, but to keep little virgin children alive for yourselves. Like, why? What? Don't believe me. Go and read it. Numbers 31. Read the whole thing. And I'm just wondering to myself, why would a God or religion be so divisive? Why would it be so divisive? You know? Let's read some more division. Let's go to this book. Yes, I have the Book of Mormon, family. Another testament of Jesus Christ is the Book of Mormon. That's what it's been told to me. Another testament of Jesus Christ. And let's see if religion is division. Let's have a look. So we're going to go to, don't believe anything I say. We're going to go to Nephi. That's Nephi. Second Nephi. Okay. Second Nephi. 5, verse 20. I'm going to read. Wherefore the word of the Lord was fulfilled, which he spoke unto me, saying, insomuch as they will not hearken unto my words, they shall be cut off from the presence of the Lord. So the Lord is now cutting people off, causing more division. They shall be cut off from the presence of the Lord, and he shall cause a cursing to come upon them. So now God's about to curse somebody. Okay. So the curse shall come upon them. Yeah, even a sore cursing because of their iniquity. For behold, they had hardened their hearts against him, and that they had become unto like a flint. So they'd hardened their hearts, so their hearts were like a flint. But listen to this bit. Listen to the division. Remember, religion is supposed to, bring people together. Now listen to the division. Wherefore, as they were white and exceedingly fair and delightsome. Huh? What? What? So these people were white, fair, and exceedingly fair and delightsome. Okay, that they might be enticing unto your people. The Lord God did cause a skin of blackness to come upon them. All right. So these people were white and delightful or delightsome before. So then the Lord God, basically, remember we're reading for the Book of Mormon now. The Lord God cursed them for a skin of blackness to come upon them. But listen. And thus saith the Lord, I will cause that they shall be loathing unto my people, save they shall repent of their iniquities, and cursed shall be the seed of him that mixeth with their seed. So the white people were white, fair, and delightsome, and this is the Book of Mormon now. The Lord God caused the curse of blackness to come upon them, and anybody who mixes their seed with these black people shall be cursed also. Let's read on. And because of their cursing, which was upon them, this is my favorite bit, because of the cursing that was upon them, they did become an idle people. So the black people became idle now. Full of mischief, black, idle, mischievous people, and subtlety, and did seek the wilderness for beasts of prey. So basically, black people became cursed black, became very idle, mischievous, and basically roamed around in the wilderness with beasts of prey. Not racist at all, is it? That's not racist. We're not finished. More division. What book? The glorious Quran. Let's go to the glorious Quran. And let's see some more division. Okay? So we just read some racism in the Book of Mormon, right? We just read some racism in the Book of Mormon because that's not racist at all. So let's go to Surah 3, which is Al Imran. Let's go to 106. On the day when some faces will be whitened. Okay. Here we go with the white and black shit again. On the day that some faces will be whitened, some faces will be blackened. And for those whose faces have been blackened, it will be said unto them, did you disbelieve after your profession of belief? Then you shall taste the punishment for what you disbelieved. So now we have the division of black and white. White people are not the disbelievers, or the white faces are not the disbelievers, but the black faces are of the disbelievers. Let's read the same verse, Surah 3, verse 110. You are my best, you are the best community. It's the best community. So now we've got the best. That has been raised up for mankind. You enjoin the right conduct and forbid indecency, and you believe in Allah. So you are the best community. Who's he talking about? Who's the best community? The Muslims are the best community. By default, you have a best, you must have a worst. The worst of the people must be the ones who aren't Muslim. So therefore, we have in the Bible, God telling people to go and basically, I'm just going to assume now, take the young female children for yourselves, can have so many different connotations. We can go to rape. We can assume rape. It doesn't say rape, but I don't know why you're taking little virgin girls for yourself. Killing little boys, division. We can go to the Book of Mormon, showing that people used to be white, then they were cursed black, and the black people are now mischievous, subtle, and beasts that roam in the wilderness. And then we can go to the Quran, showing that white faces, are the ones who didn't disbelieve, and the black faces are the one that disbelieved. Is division divisive? I would say yes. I'd say yes. Holy Bible. Remember, these are all holy books. Holy one, Book of Mormon, another holy one, glorious Quran, another holy one. All bullshit. All of them. All bullshit. Just right. Bullshit number 1, bullshit number 2, and bullshit number 3. That's all we need to do. And people want me to follow this stuff. And they want to tell me that I'm divisive. If that's not divisive, if that is not divisive, I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. You got 3 bullshit books, okay? 3 bullshit books talking about division, talking about taking people, killing people, talking about blacks this and whites that and all this kind of stuff. But you want to come and talk about other people being divisive. This is a nonsense. And let's not even talk about this. Isaiah 45:7. I've gone into it before. And God created evil. God created evil. So there's a division right there. Did God create division or did human beings create division? Now, I've always said that human beings are the ones that created God. I profess that. That's my stance. Fuck if you care. The reason why I say that human beings created God is because gods seem to exude the same characteristics as human beings. Hate, wrath, racism, sexism. We know human beings have these characteristics. Now, God is a divine entity. I'm guessing, and I could be wrong, I'm guessing God is kind of non-judgmental. Oh no, he's the ultimate judge, isn't he? No, he's the one that created all the division, created people in their groups, said this group is better than that group is better than this group, and then judged everyone according to his own stuff, and you're going to burn and you're not going to burn. And I'm supposed to follow this dude. Sounds like the ultimate dictator to me. The ultimate dictator. God sounds like the ultimate dictator to me. I mean, who is God? Is God a human creation, or is God? Did we create God, or did God create us? Come on, family. All this division, human beings have this division. We know this throughout history. Human beings have found ways in which to divide themselves amongst different tribes, different groups, different ethnicities, different countries, different clans, whatever. God's doing this now. Really? God is that petty, even though he created everyone. He created everyone, but he's going to now divide them up, say, oh, you're the chosen ones, you're not the chosen ones. You come with me, you stay at the back, you come to the front. God's doing that now. Because we know human beings to do that. But now God's doing it. So did we give God our characteristics, or did God essentially give us his characteristics? I don't know, family. I don't know. My philosophy is oneness. Everything is everything. Everything is interconnected with everything else. Human beings are all part of the same energy. Energy is the source of everything. We are all energy. And that's that. So we can't separate ourselves from the thing that we actually are. Just like you can't separate yourself from your mother. You can't do it. You can try, but when we look in your DNA, we see your mum. When we look in your DNA, we see your dad. Not only do we see that, we see your whole ancestral line. So you can't separate yourself from your ancestors, which is why, in my philosophy, ancestors are me and I am them. That's my philosophy. You don't have to take it on. That's my philosophy. I can't separate myself from where I came, just like you can't separate yourself from the energy that is the source of everything. These religions seem to have God and then the creation. And God was first, and then he creates the creation, and the creation comes about, and it's separate from God. So how can you be separate from where you came? How can you be separate from the thing that you came from? That's not my philosophy. You cannot be separate from the thing that you came from. Makes no sense, because that thing will always be in you and you will always be in it. It's like the ocean. Good morning, Cherie boys. It's like the ocean. It's afternoon though, but okay. If you take a cup and you take the cup of water out of the ocean and you take it in the cup and you take the cup to your house, is that piece of water separate from the ocean, or is it actually the ocean? Still the ocean. Still the ocean. To me, you can't separate yourself from where you came. These religions, the reason why so much division is, for me, in my philosophy, is that these things always separate. They always separate. They always find a way to separate you. Separate you from your source. Separate you from the source. That's all they're doing, separating you from the source. This shit is division. It's bullshit. To me, just saying, all this shit is bullshit. Separating you from the. You're gonna read this book. Now let's look at cultures who never had these books. Let's look at cultures that never had these books. Okay, they never had them. What did the cultures have that never had those books? they had a psychology that said they are one with the environment in which they live. So what they done essentially was give honor, reverence, and deify the environment that gave them life: water, trees, sun, earth. They would deify the stuff, okay, that gave them life. They knew that they had a symbiotic relationship with this stuff. They weren't separate from this stuff. They had a symbiotic relationship to this stuff. This stuff was them and they were it, because they needed it to survive, and it essentially needed them. They came from it, okay? And they lived within it. Nothing, because all these books, remember, all these books that we got here, are still not shown us how to live in harmony with the environment that we live in, that we inhabit. None of these books have been able to show us how to live in harmony with the environment that we inhabit. None of them. Human beings have got all of these books, still polluting the water, still polluting the air, still polluting the sea. But the ancient cultures that never had any of these books, God of the sea, God of the earth, God of the trees, God of the this, because they knew that these are the stuff that gave them life. Human beings in 2018 are not smart enough to understand that we can't pollute, right? The same shit that gives us life. How are you going to pollute the sea? How are you going to pollute the air? How are you going to pollute the shit that gives you life? How are you going to cut all the fucking trees down when that shit gives you air? What the fuck, oxygen? What the fuck are you doing? These ancient cultures never had any of these books. Any of them. But they knew that shit. They knew the most basic thing, that if I fuck up my environment, I'm fucked. And they never had a book. Now all these people got books, but you don't know how to live in harmony with your environment. You ain't got a fucking clue. So the book didn't tell you how to live in harmony with your environment. That's how you're going to survive on this place called Earth. Like I said, bullshit. Bullshit. It's just human beings talking shit. It's just human beings talking shit to me. Okay? And I'm not trying to offend anyone. It's just my opinion. You don't have to take it on. You don't have to take it on. But it's just bullshit to me. I prefer to, you can go sit in nature, go and sit in nature. Yeah. Nature will tell you. Just study nature. Watch a bloody David Attenborough program. Watch David Attenborough and see how nature moves. Nature ain't got no book. Nature is the fucking book. You got to study that shit. Nature is the book. You're worrying about a book with paper and stuff. Nature is the bloody book. Study nature, and then you'll see how to move. You'll see how to be and live in harmony with that stuff. We got books. Nature's the book. That's why when you go to the most ancient of African philosophy, you can go to the Nile Valley and you will find the book is nature. That is why when you heard them say the Necha or the Netaru, or the Medu Necha, it literally meant the writings of nature or the writings of God, because God and nature were interchangeable. So you had them all in their writing having nature symbols and the animals in nature and the plants that are in nature. And it's like God was nature to these people, and nature was God. They were not separate. This stuff, it's all separate from you. It's division. It's division. So that's why I can't get with religion. That's why I can't get with all these religious books. They can't tell me the stuff that the most basic fundamental understanding for me is to live in harmony with the environment in which you inhabit. And these books are telling you that, oh, if you don't follow me, you're going to burn in hell. I ain't got time for that shit. What are you talking about? Black people are cursed and all this shit. I ain't got time for that. You got Muhammad having a bloody, an angel in a cave convulsion, and now all of a sudden you got to do this and enslave people and have this. And it's like, well, that's bullshit, bro. That's just human beings, man. You got God in there telling little guys to take virgin children for themselves. Like, talking about, man? Like, what are you talking about? We're in 2018 now. I think it's time to realize the division that, religion causes. I think it's time to realize. But yeah, That's enough for me talking. Let me see what the family are saying. Big Zone says they are the best storybooks. LLBS. I believe the same thing, bro. I believe the same thing. Who else is saying something? When Hindus worship the nature included rivers, sun, mountains, trees, they were called algal worshippers, and polytheists. Africans were called superstitious when they would pray for rain. I hear you. I mean, praying for rain is a little bit superstitious. I don't think you can pray for rain, but I hear your sentiments because, like you said, the rivers, the sun, the mountains, they were all quote unquote God, not the creator of the universe, God, but deified. They deified them. They gave them reverence. They saw the divine element within them. They saw the divine nature within these things. People no longer see the divine nature, I don't know, that's subjective, but the divine nature in the environment. They don't. They generally don't see it. So they go to a book and they want to pray 5 times a day or pray how many times a day and then go and fuck up the environment. And this, yo, come on. Like, seriously. Like, you want to survive on this planet or you don't. And the thing is, that's when I kind of realized that for religious people in the Abrahamic sense, this isn't heaven, this planet. Remember, they've got another heaven. There's a heaven outside of this stuff. So they don't really, why would you really care about this place? Why would you really care about this place? Because there's a better place. So we ain't really got to pay attention to this place. Other cultures, this is heaven. To other cultures, this is heaven. They were born in paradise. So paradise lost, paradise inherited. There are 2 different type of psychologies. You have a psychology that thinks that they lost paradise, so they lost heaven. They lost heaven, right? So they're trying to gain it back. That's these books. They lost heaven. God kicked them out. God messed them up. Yeah, God messed them up, and they're trying to get back there. Trying to get back to heaven. Other cultures, when you are born into an environment when you got trees, land, family, waterfalls, sea, sun, everything, you are literally born in paradise. Look at the depictions of the Garden of Eden. Look at the visual depictions of the Garden of Eden and see that is paradise, essentially. Some people are born into that. There are places all throughout the globe where you can see the depiction of what the Garden of Eden looks like, and you can juxtapose it on places on this planet. Some people were born into paradise. It did not have the same psychology as the people that were reading these books. It didn't. So they didn't inherit sin. They inherited heaven. They inherited paradise. They were born into it. Totally different psychology. Different psychology said, oh, hang on, we've lost it. We need to find it. So this isn't paradise. We need to find it. So then they just fuck this place up. Fuck it up. Because they don't believe that this place is paradise. This is. That's my philosophy anyway. So like I said, I believe that religion is division. And I think at some point in time, human beings need to come to, I guess I would like them to come to a different way of viewing the world, but I can't superimpose my view on anyone, and I can't force this down anybody's throat. But it's just my way of being. It's just my way of being, and I'm happier for it myself. And I'm sure people are happier reading this book. So people are happier reading this book. I'm sure they're happier reading this book. But I'm just wondering to myself, thinking objectively, logically, how have these books not been able to help us as human beings to flourish on the planet? So, Kaleum says, your philosophy is about to be respected. Hopefully. But I don't need it to be respected. It's just me, you know? God visited Abraham and ate with him, says Ezra. Really? John from Mark says, you are religious. Stop this nonsense, Sarah. No, I'm not, you know. Muslims don't hate nature, blood. Destroying nature is a big sin, says Sarko. Okay. If you say so, show me that in the book, bro. Sarah Garvey, isn't Abraham a God, a creation of human mind? I agree. Totally agree, Mysterious Machine. Totally agree. Why would they worship someone that was created by humans? Essentially, I would say they're worshiping themselves. I would say that human beings are worshiping themselves when they worship God, essentially. You know, I would say human beings are worshiping themselves because God is a creation of human beings. So it's like human beings created an alter ego for themselves. You know, when people create like alter egos like Batman and Bruce Wayne, you know, like Superman and Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? Like David Banner and the Hulk. Like it's just an alternative ego. It's an alter ego that, you know, people have got. Human beings have created an alter ego. The alter ego is God, Yahweh, Allah, the Most High, whatever you want to call it, you know? Like they just created an alter ego and started worshiping that alter ego as themselves to make themselves feel better, which is why they keep saying, oh, our Father, our Father, our Father. It's like, yeah, like that's your people, you know? Like you just created an alter ego for yourself, you know? Like, but that's what human beings do though. Like they do this. They have done this throughout time. Ezra said, you call it energy though, hypocrisy. No, it's not hypocrisy. I call it energy. I call it the oneness, the energy, because everything is energy. That's scientific. Do you know what I'm saying? E equals MC squared is a scientific like model, bro. It's like it's an equation. Like everything is energy and mass interchangeable. Like, you know. Sarah, Craig Gifford said, I had to kick a couple of Mormons out of my house because they were so racist and tried telling me that the Hebrew Israelites are lying. You know what's funny, Craig? Literally about 5 years ago, I had this same book, right? And I was in my house, this Mormon, and I had read this verse, right? It's so funny. And they turned up at my door and I said, yeah, you know, and they come in, yeah, come in, come in, come in. You know, like, oh, you know, we don't normally get. I'm so thankful for people letting us in because we've been going around and people haven't letting us in. I was like, don't worry, come on in, like, come on in. Do you like my drink? I gave them a drink. Gave them a drink. Yeah, got them all comfortable. And I said, hang on a minute. And I brought out my Mormon Bible and they were like, oh my God, you've got a Bible. I said, yeah, I've got one. I said, shall we read a verse? He's like, oh my God, fantastic. So I read the verse about the white faces, the white people being turned black and black people being lazy and beast-like and stuff. And they were like, I said, yeah, don't you think that's racist? And they were like, well, you know, we don't teach racism. I said, bro, this is racist. And you know it's racist. You know it's racist. And it were two young boys, and they were like, yeah, well, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, and you know, maybe we should go. And they just left. They left, and I found it so funny because that's the thing. Like when you actually, when you when you make people comfortable and you break it down, you know, no shouting, no kind of, hype, no hype, and just break it down at its basic level and be calm with people. They generally don't have an argument for you. They generally don't have an argument for you. They don't. You call it energy, we call it spirit, says Ezra. If you say so, bro. I don't think it's the same thing, though. Ark Sarko says, today is my graduation from uni. Okay, Ark Sarko, you and I have had interactions. I'm kind of, shocked that you actually went to uni. You didn't sound that smart to me, but hey. Does Lucozade give you energy? Red Bull gives you wings, apparently. Modern man is lost, says Dave Is it? Sorry, hang on. It says Dwayne Dibley. Really? How lost? Dara Garvey, I asked you a good question. Says Ultra Funky was good. Sorry, Ultra Funky. I'll have to scroll up. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. Scroll up, scroll up. Ultra Funky, ask it again, please. Division is abuse of power, them and us. You're an agent of confusion, says Ark Sarko. I'm guessing I would be an agent of confusion to a religious brain because the author of confusion apparently is the devil. And I'm sure by hearing some of the stuff, you may be confused. So I can understand why you'd come to a conclusion. However, let me just show you this. If the devil is the author of confusion and God created the devil, who is the real author of confusion? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, mate. You don't need to be smart to go to uni these days. As long as you got the fees, you can find a way in. When does a cult become religion, says Luke Barron? I guess with the numbers, bro. I guess with the numbers, man. Law of conservation says energy states that energy cannot be created, neither created or destroyed. Rather, it can only be transformed from one form to another. Mysterious machine, my kind of bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Energy cannot be created, neither destroyed, simply transformed. And that's what I've told people many a time after time, that everything is everything and it's one continuous energy transformation. How can energy have an original source? That's what Ezra says. How can energy have an original source if it's constantly transforming? How? Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. If something's constantly doing this, where's the beginning of it? Where's the beginning? Like, where's the beginning of a circle? Show me. Show me where the beginning of a circle is. You can't show me where the beginning of the circle is because there is no bloody beginning. It's just constantly going round and round and round and round and round, you know? So, you know, I know people need a beginning to make themselves feel better about stuff and, you know, to make stuff make sense to them because you're separated from the energy. That's what I'm saying. You're separated from the source. You're separating yourself from the source, both mentally and physically. The beginning of a circle starts in politics. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. Sarah, I'm afraid you perhaps just prefer to like your ears getting tickled. So whatever makes you feel good, bruv. Okay. Sarah Garvey, if all Muslims stopped praying for one day, would it make any difference to their God? And if not, then why not stop praying for a week? Hell not. Why not stop praying altogether? Good question. Ark Sarko says, do you want to meet the devil, blood? I am the devil. I've met him. It's sitting right here, according to you, Ark Sarko. Do you know how many times I've been called the devil and shaitan and all this kind of shit? I'm sitting right here. I've met myself. I've known myself. I look in the mirror every day. So, yeah, he's a cool dude, that devil. Thumbs up. Dave Smith said at Speaker's Corner, we will see a massive fight between Muslims next. It's coming. I don't know. Witness at Speaker's Corner, will you accept that you have no evidence for your beliefs on energy? What? There's all evidence of beliefs of energy. Your energy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? No evidence. Energy is everything. Tetty Man says, Sarah, thoughts about the afterlife. Everything has always existed in one way, shape, or form. It's going to continue. It's just going to continue in a different form. You're going to continue in a different form. Hot Sarko's been smoking the devil lettuce. Probably. Oh, family, here comes a call. Stay there. Sorry, fam. Business calls and shit. But yeah, where were we? Energy spirit says exemplar arts. Okay. What's going on? Melanated Goddess says Ezra, the devil is actually nature and we're capable of. That's why understanding of it. Oh, so it's going too fast. What did she say? She said Ezra, the devil is actually a nature that we are all capable of. That's my understanding of it, not an Abrahamic understanding. It's true. All human beings are capable of evil and good, which will go back to the whole, is it the Chinese or Japanese philosophy of yin and yang? Yin and yang, positive and negative. It exists in all, right? So we would be both God and the devil, essentially. Essentially, we would be both God and the devil, which is why you will find in the religious teachings that God created evil, so God is in fact the devil. Yin and yang, right there. God will tell you he created evil, so how can you create evil and not be evil? And evil comes from you. Ezra, let's do a debate. Nah, I ain't got time to debate you, bro. I respect you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're cool, but I ain't got time to debate you, you know. Do you have any evidence outside energy outside the earth? That's what the stars are, bro. Everything is energy, bro. Stars, bloody moon is made of atoms. Like, it's energy. Everything's energy. Like, what the hell? Brown Joe, good morning from the States. How you doing? What part of the States you from? What about the devil in African tribes is white and European culture is black? Huh? Says Kaleem. Huh? What are you talking about? You ain't about that life, says Ezra. If you say so, bro. I don't know. I pick and choose now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that position. I ain't got to fight everyone. Everyone wants a shot at the champ, son. You ain't always gonna get your turn. You gotta wait in line. You gotta wait in line. Midwest. Okay, Brown Joe. Exemplar arts. Yeah. Well, what is spirit? You keep saying spirit is energy, exemplar arts. But what is that? Like, what is spirit then? What is that? You know, like make me understand. Make me understand. I could be ignorant. Ezra says, Sarah, you're light work, famo. That's what everyone thought about Floyd Mayweather till they stepped in the ring. Until they stepped in the ring with Floyd, everyone was like, oh, I can beat Floyd. Yeah, I can beat Floyd. He retired 50-0. Okay, bro? So everyone thinks it's all good until they actually step in the ring. Peace, family, peace, says Harry Hill. Peace. Ark Sarko says, if you want to meet the devil, I know rituals to do to meet him. So do I. I'll do some juju for you, man. I've got some juju on my left hand, okay? And I'm going to help you out. And if you want to meet the devil, I'll do my juju for you. Do my juju for you, man. And I know that kind of stuff scares you people, so that's why I take the piss. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you guys are scared of all kinds of shit. Everything's a shaitan, and oh, it's a shaitan, it's a devil, it's Illuminati, it's Freemasons, you guys are scared of everything, man. So I take the piss out of you all the time. So the bottom line is, right? But it's so funny because you guys believe that you got shaitan in you got the devil in your nose. You got to blow that shit out 3 times. So don't worry about me. You got shaitan in your nose every night, bro. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about meeting the devil. You met him last night. It was in your nose, according to your own hadiths. Do you need me to repeat? Do you need me to find the hadith again and show that you Muslims believe that the devil is in your nose every night? But I'm crazy. Oh, Sarah's the crazy one where you guys believe the devil is in your nose every night. Just chilling, posted up in the top part of your nostril, just like the devil's chilling in your nose all night. All right, cool. But I'm the crazy one, though. Remember, I'm the crazy one. Don't worry, I'm the crazy one. I swear some of the shit that I hear from these religions is too funny. It's too funny. Nostradamus. Don't kill me, Rax. Don't kill me. 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 Arc Circle, I mean, conscious energy is nothing. Arc Circle, as a Muslim, was the devil in your... I'm going to ask you again. Was the devil in your nose last night? Any Muslims in the chat? You let me know. Was the devil in your nose last night? You know? And then somebody bring up the... Actually, I could probably bring up the Hadith. Oh, gosh. Funny guy. No, you're telling me that I'm a funny guy. However, I'm asking you a question. According to your Hadith, the devil is in your nose every night. I'm asking you, Ark Sarko, as a Muslim, was a devil in your nose last night? Was it? It's your teaching. Watch him go silent now. Watch him go silent. Answer the question. Oh, gosh. Coke in your nose. It's true. Coke can be the devil in your nose. It's not literal, fam, says Ark Sarko. That's a lie, because in Islam, you guys don't do metaphors, especially in mainstream Sunni Islam. If you were talking about Shia Islam, we can do the metaphor thing. But in mainstream Sunni Islam, and some Sunni Hadith, Sunnis don't do metaphors. Everything is literal. No Muslim believes saying is up the nose. Let me just bring up the Hadith. You see, I don't like people lying, you know. I don't like people lying. I don't like it. I'm just going to bring it up. You know what I mean? You know, it's either you're gonna accept it or you ain't. You know, you're either gonna accept it or you ain't. There we go. Sahih Muslim. Abu Huraira reported to the Apostle of Allah, if any one of you wakes up from sleep and performs the ablution, he must clean his nose 3 times, for the devil has spent the night in the interior of your nose. Sahih Muslim, book 2, number 0462. And Abu Huraira, again, the prophet said, if any of you rouses from sleep and performs the ablution, he should wash his nose by putting water in it and blowing it out thrice, because Satan has stayed in the upper part of his nose all night. That's also in Sahih Bukhari, volume 4, book 54, 516. Go look it up. It was Sahih Bukhari, volume 4, book 54, 516. How do I share my screen? What's this now? Is that a screen share? No. Forget that. All I'm saying is, yeah, according to your teachings, the devil's in your nose, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Devil's in your nose. So read it again. It says Abu Sata. Okay. The Prophet said, narrated by Abu Huraira, if any of you rouses from sleep and performs an ablution, the wash, he should wash his nose by putting water in it and blowing it out thrice, 3 times, because Satan has stayed in his nose all the night. Sahih Bukhari, volume 4, book 54, number 516. I didn't write that shit. You know, I didn't write it. So, you know, I'm just asking every Muslim, if they performed the ablution this morning, if they did wake up and blow their nose out 3 times, why they done it? Is it because Satan was in there? So you guys are talking about, he was talking about, oh, do you want to meet the devil? Bro, you met him last night. Motherfucker was in your nose. A motherfucker was in your nose all night, just chilling, just, you know, like, just chilling. Thank you, love. You've put the link in there. You've put the actual, the quote in there. Thank you, love. Volume 4, book 54, number 516, narrated by Abu Huraira. Thank you very much. It's not literal Satan up your nose, fam. Your prophet said he was up your nose. Stop denying your prophet. Now you're denying your prophet. And this is what I love about. This is what I love about religious people. Whenever they get in a twister about their own scriptures, then you get another story. Even though even though Muhammad said it. Muhammad said it, but now it's not literal. Bro, Muhammad would behead you for saying it's not literal, bro. You know? He's saying that's an idiot. What does it mean, Satan up your nose is a blessing? Okay, Oxaco. Okay. Okay. What's a metaphor for Satan up your nose? Boogers, says Golden Age philosopher. Anyway, let's get back to the division. Anyway, my conclusion is that religion is division. So it is what it is, fam. It is what it is. I'm gonna roll out soon. Yeah, I've seen the tongue suckling hadith, Luke Aaron, when the Prophet Muhammad sucks a little boy's tongue. Seen it. Seen it. We can talk about, the child molestation. We can talk about all kinds of stuff. This is just division. This is just a way in which human beings have decided to come to a conclusion about certain things and then try to give it a tag of divine or God. You better clean your nose well after a good night's sleep, says Osaka. Energy can be controlled through chemic. Really? What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain how the spirit is God is an ambiguous term, but don't understand what God means. Please explain, says Melanated Goddess. We are energy, says Kinsman Rav S. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That tongue sucking hadith is a blessing, says Sarko. I've noticed, what I love about religious people is that because they can't deny their scriptures, they find ever creative ways as to explain them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to come up with like ever creative ways to explain your scripture. So even when I guess you guys saw if you did or didn't, when I was speaking to the preacher and I was explaining about Isaiah 45:7 and asking him how God created or why God created evil and did he create it? And then the creative way in which they've got to come up with this just story to just to try and smooth over the cracks. It's just like, you can't do it. Like, it just is what it is. Like, and it's just when you've got to defend a position that doesn't make sense, that's called brainwashing. When you've got to defend a position that doesn't make sense in your very core because you've thought about it and you're defending it, then it's brainwashing, And that's what free thinking is about. Excuse me. Free thinking is about understanding what you actually view in your core as right, wrong, up, down, left, right, but then somebody comes to you with something that goes against that. But because you understand and you have logic, rationale, reason, you're like, you know what, I'm going to go with that because that makes more sense. I'm going to go with that because that makes more sense. I'm not just going to stick with this because I'm emotionally attached to it or because my family have raised me in it, then I must go by it, all this kind of other stuff. Because you have a critical, analytical thinking brain and you can dissect and decipher information, then you can say, you know what, this makes more sense to me. I'm going to roll with that. But when you find yourself defending a position, oh, hang on, phone goes again. Sorry, fam. Sorry, fam. What were we saying? God is my foot bottom, says Gway Newman. Okay, fair enough. Spiritual soul, soul is energy, energy is everything, everything is God. Salam, you are the temple of God. Da, 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 da. Okay, I can roll with that. Sarah dropping bombs the last 2 days, hijab being gay, and Mo sucking the boy's tongue. Oh God. Yes, I have heard of the Heinsberg says, have I heard of the thighing practice? Yes, I have. I actually have. I've heard of it. They used to thigh little girls, before they would have sex with them, meaning they would take their penises out and push their penises between the little girl's thighs before she was ready to have sex. This girl could be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they wouldn't actually penetrate her, but they definitely put their penis in between her legs and, get off that way. Yeah, that's what they used to do. Know it. I know about it. Religion of peace and all that, divine inspiration and all that. Call it child molestation, just call it what it is. So funny thing about it, Big Bro could tell you a lot about that. Big Bro knows the hadiths like off by heart. Big Bro is actually an ex-Muslim, so he was Muslim for years, decades, as a matter of fact. But yeah, he will tell you. He will tell you, Sarah, I don't believe you're gay, but as a Jamaican brother, you need to do some kind of punishment for that. Not death, pain, no, sorry. What are you talking about? Muhammad said the devil sleeps in your nose and urinates in your air. It's literal. Yes, he did. Oh, he did say that. Hiran Fantania says, hi, Sarah, what's good? Oh, Sarko says, Big Bro was a Muslim. Yes, he was a Muslim. He was a Muslim for nearly 20 years, mate. So, yeah, that's why he knows your lot stuff, mate, inside and out. Yeah. Hitler was definitely a pedo also. Okay, I got no ties to Hitler. If he was a pedo, he was a pedo. Yeah. Marco, does he condemn Bakabazi? Yeah, those Bakabazi boys things a bit weird. Sarko, Ezra says it was imaginary thighing. Yeah. Everything's imaginary, bro. Right? You got to defend it. So everything's non-literal. It's imaginary. It doesn't mean what it says. You've spread it out of context. You don't know the Arabic. Blah blah blah. 101 excuses. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 101 excuses as to get out of the thing. Like I'm saying, you guys are defending a position that you can't defend. Oh my God, the phone goes again. Yeah, fam. I'm gonna roll at 2 o'clock. We got 10 minutes left. We got 10 minutes left. No, it's not a booty call, Chiffon. It's not a booty call. It's actually money calling. So as long as it's money, it's all okay. It's me signing a contract with the Devils. Sarah for kissing the man for money. Don't think you're homo, but some kind of public discipline is needed. What are you talking about? You're talking about shit 15 years ago, bro. I tell you what you do. Take a time machine and go back 15 years ago and go watch Family Affairs, bro. Like, it's 2018, bro. Like, if you guys are still talking about some 15 years of acting role shit, I can't do anything for you, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I actually can't do anything for you. You guys are literally stuck on stupid right now. Like, you're stuck on shit that has absolutely no relevance. Like, it has no relevance in today's world. Like, it's from 2000 and 2004 or some shit. God damn. What were you doing in 2004, bruv? Let me ask you. What were you doing in 2004? Yeah, I'm sure in 2004 you probably done some real fucked up weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Should we punish you for stuff that you done in 2004 if I find out now? Should we get some kind of public stoning for it? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Oh, we're talking about men fighting like actual little girls. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, fighting little girls. And you're talking about an acting role of Family Affairs nearly 15 years ago. Like, bro, perspective. Seriously, perspective, guys. Perspective. God damn. Um, it's true. They are still talking about a religion that's 1,500 years old. That is very true. They live in the past. That's a revelation to me around the world. Thank you very much. These people live in the past. So obviously the past is their present. So obviously they can't get over the past. Got it. Makes sense. Um, England to win the World Cup is coming home. Says the Hearts. They've actually got a good chance. I guess they've got a good chance. You know, don't get too gassed though, because this is England. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. I don't have a prediction of the World Cup. I don't. I said Belgium from about a week ago, and I might have to stick with Belgium, not because I support Belgium, but because I just saw the way people were playing, and I was looking at it objectively. Maybe Belgium will win the World Cup. Yes, I have seen Raj Singh's ongoing drama with with the favorite troll, now confirmed Muslim. Yeah. I've seen it, but that troll's been around for a while in my name. There's a troll in my name that's got my name, it's got my picture. You know, that's the obsession. I'm irrelevant, but they've got like just accounts in my name and stuff. It's funny. Uh, the Thayan Hadith is a lie. Yeah, everything's a lie. You know, everyone's a liar. Everything's a lie. You know, everything's, oh, that is not, we don't take from that part. We take from that part. That part is Dave. This part is, it's a weak narration. Yada, yada, yada. You know, yada, yada, yada. Well, who got time in their life? Siobhan, people got time to be making fake accounts in my name, put my picture up, commenting as me. I'm telling you, these people are sad, man. These people are actually sad. Do you know what I'm saying? They're sad. They're sad individuals. So, you know, there's nothing I can do. The Orthodox more says, sorry, we debated more Americans. I don't know, man. I find Americans to be a little bit too over emotional also. I don't know. I just find it. I'm not trying to create division, but it's very emotional, man. Like that Shabir, what's his name? Bashir guy. And then Captain Zara got all emotional. I'm just like, you guys are not men, man. I'm sorry, but you guys are like real feminine right now. More so than the feminine, you know, manginas that are down at Speaker's Corner. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it's an option. You know, it can happen, but it'd have to be an actual cool, calm, collected dialogue, you know? Uh, plug it up, says Wayne one, exactly. All these manginas leaking out all over the place. Um, but yeah, family, I'm gonna roll out. It's been a good one. Oh, I'm tired. Day off and all that, you know, day off and all that. Um, yeah. So in closing, I'm gonna give you like the books once more. One book, two book, three book. You can all follow them. You have every right to follow these books. I am not trying to take away your right to follow them. You have the right to follow bullshit if you want to follow bullshit. You have that right. However, it being bullshit is merely my opinion. You see it as something divine. You're also entitled to that. I do not live in a dictatorship, and I'm not trying to be a dictator that's going to take away people's religion, but I am going to speak my piece on a religion or an ideology if I think it's bullshit. It's really that simple. Caleb says Tara is going loco. Yeah, whatever, mate. But because I told you that the religions are bullshit, I've been saying this for a very long time. That means I've been going loco for a very long time, my friend. Um, What are we saying? Facts and logic. Just entered the building. Prophet Sarah. I'm not a prophet, bro. Actually, I could be one. I guess if all these other guys could be one, I could be one. I could just like claim that I got my revelation from some divine source. You know, I can claim that I got it from some divine source. You know, make up a story, write a book, get someone to write a book for me. You know, then roll around the world saying, "Hey, I'm the new coming of the new age, yada 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 prophets from so and so and so." You know, wherever. Corsam says, Sarah, you should have a build with Jabari. No, Jabari's cool. Jabari's a cool, calm, collected individual. Jabari's cool. I learned a lot from Sarah. Facts and logic. If you learned from me, bro, pay it forward. Because I've learned from people and I'm just paying it forward. So pay it forward, bro. Don't take the teachings and hold it. Take it and pay it forward. Sarah Bashir is still on semi-coma. The one you put in. So I think Bashir is having. He's actually on my Facebook. I think he's having problems with his woman and stuff. So I don't want to speak on a man's life, but he's actually putting his life in public on like his statuses about the problems that he's having with his wife and all this kind of stuff. So I'm just like, listen, that guy needs to find a happy place. Just needs to find a happy place, you know, and chill out. So when my girl is on her period, I fondle her. Do you touch your girl when she's on her period, fam? Ask Arco. Where you going, bro? What are we talking about? Where are we going? Whoa. Are we talking about the hadith? Oh, that hadith where the Prophet Muhammad says Aisha said he used to come and fondle her when she was on her period. Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it. I understand. Took a while to get it, but yeah, there's a hadith where the Prophet Muhammad used to go and fondle Aisha when she's on her period. All right, cool. But Aisha was a little girl, but ugh. Okay. What's fondling, says Ezra. So you guys trying to keep me here. Aisha was 27, fam. She was 27 when she wrote that hadith. Oh, okay. Oh, when she narrated that hadith. Okay, cool. But she was actually 6 when he got with her. So I guess she'd been used to his fondling for what, 21 years. Did you see my debate with Bashir on the hadith? I didn't orthodox more. I didn't. I didn't see that. Singularity Media says, I can see angels, they meet me in caves. My angels meet me in my head. You should let them meet you in your head, man. It's a better place. And I don't even smoke. People say, oh, Sarah, you're getting high. I literally have never smoked weed in my whole entire life. I'm not going to lie. I've never smoked it. Ever smoked weed. I'm not saying it's good or bad for people to smoke it. I've just never done it. Siobhan says, what? It's true. I've never smoked it. Never smoked it. It's just never been my thing, you know. I've always been around people that do smoke, but I've just never smoked it. Never been a desire. I got high off somebody's fumes one time. You know, I was sitting in a room and people were smoking, and I was like, I don't feel right. And that was about it. But I've never actually smoked anything. When's your next interview? Do you know what? My next little sit down was supposed to be on Friday, but I've got called to go and leave the country. Sorry, leave the city. So I can't do it. I don't know. I'm trying to work stuff around life. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to work stuff around life, bro. I'm trying, man. I am trying. My book will be called The Version is the Right Version, Part 4. This version is the right version, Part 4. Oh, God. Exemplar answers, Sarah, when you guys speakers corner next? Bro, forget speakers corner, man. Then people are dunce breeds. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't be around brain dead people for too long. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, and when I go down there, it's too much commotion. People want to test me. They want to start riling me up. They want to start doing all kinds of shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to catch a case, you know? Like, I'm really not trying to catch a case. Like, there's only so much one person can take. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so much. Like, when people see me, they're, oh yeah, that's all right. We're gonna try and fuck with them. It's like, bro, listen, I'm not trying to catch a case today. So, you know, let me just chill the fuck out. You lot take Speaker's Corner, man, and have it the little dunce breed corner over there. Do you know what I'm saying? Little inbred corner where motherfuckers can't decipher certain shit in their heads. Like, go for it. Sarah Garby, I don't actually get why you react on reactions I give that don't answer your questions, but most of the time don't react to the questions that could answer your questions. Kaleum, because I've heard all the answers, bro, that religious people bring, and they're not sufficient. But then they got to say, that's where religion, that's it, where's, that's where that. Speaker's Corner is dead for Sarah Garby fam. It is because the people there are dead, brain dead. Would you ever do a joint debate against Muslims? They can't handle either of us, much less both. Hey. Okay. Am I looking for a graphic designer? I'm not. Ark Sarko says, I've been bodied in the park enough times. Bruv. That's how I know, yo. This is what I'm talking about, brain deadedness. This is the brain deadedness. Are you a product of cousin on cousin marriage, Ark Sarko? That's the question I asked yesterday, and you got your knickers in it. But are you actually the product of cousin on cousin marriage? Because certain stuff you say, I'm wondering if everything's ticking up there, bro. Like, I'm just wondering. Do you know what I'm saying? Callum Titans TV is an agent, Freemason, 30 degree master Mason, and billionaire. Yeah, I'm a billionaire too. Anyway, I'm just reading comments now. I need to go. Let me go enjoy my day off. You know what I'm saying? Let me go enjoy my day off. The sun is it sun shining? Sun shining. Let me go enjoy my day. Family, as we like to say, from the Chronicles of Sarah Garvey, chapter 1, verse 1. Peace, family. Peace.